Sam Heughan and the journey to support a young warrior. The inspiring story of Amy Louise, Glasgow. November 2015. During the first filming of the My Peak Challenge, MPC, campaign, a brief meeting between a global star and a fragile young girl quietly sparked an inspirational journey that would last for years. On that day, actor Sam Heughan, the founder of the worldwide fitness and charity initiative, met 7-year-old Amy Louise and her mother, Heather. No one imagined that such a simple moment would blossom into a story that would touch thousands around the world. A child fighting a life-threatening illness. At only 7 years old, Amy should have been living a life filled with mischief, play, and laughter. Instead, she faced a frightening diagnosis: acute lymphoblastic leukemia, one of the most aggressive forms of childhood blood cancer. For the next 2.5 years, hospital rooms replaced classrooms, chemotherapy replaced playgrounds, and pain and exhaustion became routine. Her soft hair fell away, play dates became impossible, and friends reached her only through handwritten cards and messages. Yet through every hardship, Amy continued to smile, continuing to ask her mother, "Will I get better?" Her bravery made her a quietly powerful symbol in campaigns raising awareness for childhood cancer. Sam Heughan, a steady, compassionate companion. When Sam met Amy at MPC, he immediately recognized the extraordinary determination and optimism in her tiny frame. From that moment onward, Sam became far more than a well-known actor in Amy's eyes. He became a source of inspiration, encouragement, and often, a comforting friend when she needed one most. Through My Peak Challenge, Sam helped amplify Amy's story, supported her in regaining confidence after years of medical trauma, and stayed in touch, checking in and cheering her on whenever she hit another milestone. MPC's core message, that with community, discipline, and belief, anyone can overcome their challenges, resonated deeply with Amy. With the movement's support, the little girl who once fought for her life began to find her light again. From hospital bed to recording studio. The little warrior who continued her dream. Today, Amy is no longer the fragile child surrounded by tubes and chemotherapy. She has grown into a strong, spirited, and determined young woman. She is pursuing a career in music, swimming competitively, and taking part in numerous sports. She also raises funds for cancer charities, determined to help children facing the same battles she once fought. Her voice, both in her songs and in her advocacy, stands as living proof of a miraculous journey of healing and hope. The My Peak Challenge spirit. When kindness becomes transformation. Amy's story is far more than one girl's triumph over illness. It is a reminder of how kindness, empathy, and simple sincere gestures can create lasting impact. Though Sam Heughan is celebrated for his roles on screen, stories like Amy's form his truest legacy, a legacy grounded in compassion and the belief that every person deserves the chance to rise above their own mountain. With Sam's encouragement and the MPC community behind her, Amy not only survived, she blossomed, found purpose, and is now ready to shine as a beacon for others. Amy Louise, a little girl with a heart of steel. Sam Heughan, a man who helped reignite hope. Her journey reminds us that sometimes, one act of kindness at exactly the right moment can change a life, and sometimes, change the world. And as Amy steps forward into a future she once wasn't sure she would live to see, her journey continues to ripple outward, touching strangers oceans away. What began as a brief meeting between a young girl and an actor has grown into a quiet movement of its own, proof that compassion travels farther than anyone imagines. Somewhere, another child fighting a silent battle may hear her story. Somewhere, another family may find hope they thought was lost. And perhaps, somewhere down the line, Amy and Sam's paths will cross again, not as a sick child and her supporter, but as two strong voices carrying the same message, that courage multiplies when someone believes in you. The story isn't finished, it's simply turning toward its next chapter.